The year is 2025 and the world is at war. But this is not a world war like those that came before. There are no neat battle lines drawn on a map. It is a conflict fought on many fronts, a complex web of interconnected crises, each feeding the other. This is World War III, an age of persistent instability where periods of intense conflict are punctuated by fragile lulls, only to erupt again with renewed ferocity. This is not a war declared in a single dramatic act. It began subtly with escalating tensions, proxy conflicts, and a global order slowly unraveling. The collapse of the Assad regime in Syria in December 2024, against the backdrop of a weakened Russia grappling with the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, signaled a turning point. This event, a culmination of years of regional turmoil and great power maneuvering, brought the world to the precipice. This new kind of world war demands a new understanding of conflict. It is a war where economic warfare is as critical as military might, where cyber attacks can cripple nations as effectively as any bomb, and where the spectre of nuclear escalation hangs heavy over every decision. It is a war that will reshape the world as we know it. The world today is a tinderbox, with multiple flashpoints threatening to ignite into full-blown conflict. Ukraine, still grappling with a Russian invasion, remains a volatile battleground. The success of Ukraine's offensive into Russian territory in 2024, while temporarily easing nuclear fears in Europe, has done little to quell the underlying tensions. Syria, now a fractured state in the aftermath of the Assad regime's collapse, has become a vortex of competing interests, drawing in regional and global powers. The Middle East, a region perpetually on edge, sees the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah, backed by Iran, escalating, further destabilizing the region and threatening to draw in other actors. Perhaps the most dangerous flashpoint of all is Taiwan. The island nation, a global leader in semiconductor production, has become a focal point in the escalating rivalry between the United States and China. With China asserting its claim over Taiwan more forcefully, the risk of a direct confrontation between the two superpowers is higher than ever before. Understanding World War III requires looking beyond immediate triggers to the deeper currents driving the conflict. At its core, this war is a struggle for power, a clash of national interests, political ideologies, and economic ambitions. The old world order, established in the aftermath of World War II, is crumbling, and new powers are vying for dominance. Economic factors also play a significant role, as resources become scarcer and climate change exacerbates existing inequalities. Competition for control over vital resources intensifies. The interconnected nature of the global economy means that local conflicts can quickly escalate into global crises, disrupting supply chains and sending shockwaves through the international system. Ideology too plays a part. The clash between democratic values and authoritarianism, between open societies and closed ones, fuels the fire. This ideological struggle transcends national borders, creating strange bedfellows and deepening existing divisions. This world war is defined by the terrifying advancements in warfare technology. Cyber warfare has become a constant threat, capable of crippling infrastructure, disrupting economies, and sowing chaos on an unprecedented scale. Artificial intelligence, while still in its infancy in military applications, poses profound ethical and strategic dilemmas, particularly regarding its potential role in nuclear command and control. The fear of nuclear war, a spectre that haunted the Cold War, has returned with a vengeance. The modernization of nuclear arsenals by the United States, Russia, and China, coupled with the emergence of new nuclear states, has made the unthinkable a terrifying possibility. The risk of miscalculation, of an accidental escalation, or of a deliberate first strike casts a long shadow over the future. As we stand on the brink of an uncertain future, we are forced to confront fundamental questions about the nature of war and peace. Is war an inevitable part of the human condition, or can we break free from the cycle of violence? How do we navigate a world defined by interconnectedness and rapid technological change, where the lines between war and peace are increasingly blurred? These are questions that demand our attention, for the answers will shape the future of humanity.